Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rochelle. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you're already subscribed, thank you so much and welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I'll be doing a little let's see, I feel like it's a story time and we're doing a little chit chat about how I actually was planning on vlogging I traveled with me back to Canada and things were just not working out. Like I had so many obstacles, like so many things happened as it relates to like things just threw my entire mood off and I was just not in the mood. So first thing first, like I've been back like a few days now. It's been like a few days since I've been back in Canada. And like my vacation was pretty How was my vacation in Jamaica? How would I rate it? It was good. It was fun. I ate lots of food as per usual, going to KFC and enjoying my box food. Those were the highlight of my trip. Did I actually get to do everything that I wanted to do? No, because of the heat. It was so hot. Like, it was so hot. And then my sister kept saying to me, like, I'm acting like I'm not used to this heat. And to be honest, like I don't know. I've not lived in Jamaica for like so long, like almost 8 years now. And usually when I go home it's like Christmas. So for me I found it extremely hot. Like it, it was exhausted. Like the heat was unbearable. For me, like the moment I stepped out of the plane and entered the airport, like I could feel the heat. Like it was not nice. So anyways, I think I'm going to talk about the epic fail of the vlog that I wanted to do and it was just not working out. So I wanted to do a travel back to Canada vlog with me. And just on my way to the airport, I started filming. I got to the airport. I went to the check-in desk, dropped off my luggage. And the next step would go through customs. It was so chaotic. Like the line was just so long, and then by the time I got through uh, immigration or customs, I wanted to get something to eat because I didn't have breakfast before I left. Because I left, what time did I leave my mom's house? I think we left like around 7, and then we got to Montego Bay around, I think, 9:30. Yeah, around that time. And for me, I just wanted to just make sure that I dropped off my luggages and went through customs and whatever. I think like that's like the most chaotic part. Like that's the part that I wanted to like get out of the way. We got something to eat, and then I think it was like time to board the flight. And then also I was traveling with a 3-year-old, and my daughter is a handful. She is. So it was like really hard to vlog, and then I was like exhausted. And then fast forward to just getting on the plane, I just wanted to just, relax. So I was like, you know what? Once I get to Toronto, because I have to get to Toronto and then I would have to catch my connecting flight to Edmonton. So I was like, you know what? Once I get to Toronto, I'll start vlogging then. So anyways, fast forward to getting to Toronto Pearson Airport. I get an email from Air Canada that my connecting flight is canceled. So again, this is such a buzzkill, just throws off my entire mood. No, I'm not in the mood to like film or vlog or do anything because I'm like, what the heck? Like, why is my flight canceled? I was like, it was very frustrating. I was irritated. So again, if you know anything about Toronto Pearson Airport, it's another hell show. It's just a lot going on there, and for me, I don't do well in situations where if I'm overwhelmed, it's just too much for me. I feel thrown off. I don't want to do anything. And then I kind of felt like my anxiety was kicking in. I even wanted to cry at that point. Like I wanted to cry, but I was like, I can't cry. So I was like, you know what? I decided to give them a call, and I'm like, you know what? While I was on the call waiting to speak to an agent to see why my flight was canceled, I was like, why am I calling and I'm at the airport? I just need to go to customer service to talk to an agent to see like why my connecting flight to Edmonton is canceled. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just deal with that. I went through customs. So again, you have to go through immigration. And then I was like, okay, I need to find where their customer service area is to go speak to someone. And I did that. So after I went through customs, I found their customer service desk, and I was just talking to the agent. I was like, hey, like, why is my flight canceled? Do you have any flights available, like, as soon as possible? Do you have anything that's leaving to go to Edmonton? And she's like, unfortunately, we don't have anything, but we do have some. Because the thing is, before I get to that part, they canceled my flight, and then they rebooked me on a flight to leave the next day at noon. And I was like, no. So when I was telling her, I was like, yeah, I see that you guys booked me on another flight for the following day at noon. And I'm like, do you not have anything earlier? And she's like, yeah, we do have something earlier at 8 a.m. Are you okay with that? And I'm like, yeah, for sure, absolutely. And I'm like, okay, so since you guys have canceled my flight, what are you guys gonna do for me for accommodation? Like, I cannot sleep in the airport with a 3-year-old, and plus my mom was with me as well. So yeah, that's why I wanted to do the vlog, because I wanted to do like a little surprise, like, surprise, my mom's coming to Canada with us this time. So yeah, and I'm like, so what are you guys, because I'm not paying for a hotel out of my pocket, because you know. So she's like, yeah, we can definitely book you in a hotel. And they're like, okay, yeah, so book the hotel. And they gave me the voucher for the hotel, and then they offered us $60 food voucher, which was valid for a year. And for me, to be honest, although I was like thrown off, and I think like I started to calm down, because I'm like, what's the point of being upset? Like, they can't do anything about it. The flights are canceled, and again, it wasn't just my flight. Like, they pretty much canceled all their connecting flights, like flights from that were going to Calgary, Victoria, pretty much all over. They were canceled. So I was like, you know what? It is what it is. I'm not gonna argue. You guys are putting me up in the hotel. I'm just gonna go to the hotel and rest. So again, like, we got to the hotel, we checked in and everything, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna vlog. But again, I was like so thrown off. I was so exhausted. Like, I was just not in the mood, because at this point, like, I just wanted to go home. I wanted to get home. I wanted to go home, like. So fast forward to the next day, I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to film or try to vlog or try to do something. But if you know anything about Toronto Pearson Airport, you know how overwhelming and chaotic everything is. And like, one thing that I really do appreciate just with traveling with any airport in Canada is that once you're going through customs, they do have priority for anyone that is traveling with children at a specific age. So because I was traveling with my 3-year-old, I didn't have to join that long line to go through. I did get priority just to go through, which I really appreciated, because if it was just me and to join that long line, like, no. So again, that was one thing that I did really appreciate. And then just being in there, like, terminal, it was so chaotic, because there were like so many people. And because the previous day we got our boarding pass, right? And I went to the gate, and then when I got to the gate, because usually on the screen they will have like where they're going, because I'm going to Edmonton, and I look at the screen and it's blank. And I'm like, am I at the right gate? And then also I have my boarding pass on my phone, and I check my phone, I'm like, I'm at the right gate. And there's so many people, they're so mad, so upset, and they're like going to other places, other cities in Western Canada, and they're not happy. And they're like, oh, da da da. And I'm like, am I at the right? So I went up to one agent, I'm like, is this where we're boarding for Edmonton? Because I don't see anything on the screen. And she's like, yeah, this is where. And well, you know what? I don't know. I feel like sometimes you do plan to I know you sometimes we do plan stuff ahead and it just doesn't work out how we want it to go. So yeah, that was a little story time about how I wanted to do a little vlog for you guys, and things just did not work out. It did not, but yeah. But again, thank you so much. I think I'm just gonna close it off right here. And I just want to say thank you so much for everyone who has subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much. And also for the other people that are watching but has not subscribed, please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for all the support, and keep watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video. So I'm gonna close it off right here, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.